Okay. Hi.
I love your sweater.
Wow, thank you. I really like yours too.
So thank you for joining my YouTube channel again. I really appreciate it. And I think why I wanted to do this was because like you're basically the reason why I have a skincare routine.
Thank you. Wow, what an
Before,
honor.
before I could care less about my face. Like I didn't really care at all. So now I do. So I'm excited to do this. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Well, I wanted to ask you like why, like what got you started in like your skincare routine? Like how do you know like what products work for you, I guess?
Well, originally, a long time ago, I started out with Proactive, and my mom just got me on a skincare routine from a young age because she's like, Madeline, clear skin is like the best thing to have. Like, you just like, it's just something you need to work on and like having a skincare routine. And so for the longest time, I was on Proactive, and then I eventually switched it up, went to a dermatologist because Proactive, it's good, but it's just so bad for you because your skin basically becomes addicted to it and it just like relies on Proactive. So if you like go off Proactive, your skin's gonna like be like, what the hell is going on? So it like panics. So I eventually switched and I like started following this like skincare blogger and like she's now like my holy grail and like every product she recommends, I know it's good. So between my mom and her, I have like just formulated a good skincare routine. My own research too, but yeah.
Yeah, I noticed too, like when my skin was really bad when I was doing sports because I was like constantly sweating like every freaking day.
Yeah.
I guess like your mood also affects it a lot. Like if you're like stressed or like depressed and shit like that, and you also need to drink a lot of water. I didn't know like all of those things are very, very, very important.
Everything affects everything. Oh, popular.
It's your message. It says, "Bitch, let me in."
Oh. I was in the waiting room.
All right, so what's
Yeah.
the first step? We're gonna cleanse, right?
Yes. I'm
What's your
using
plan?
Kate Somerville goat milk cleanser. It's a moisturizing cleanser. I use it in the morning.
Mhm.
Well, it's one of them I use in the morning. I have a lot. It's an
Well,
issue.
this is mine, Cetaphil. Very simple.
Tried and true.
Normal to oily skin, because I'm more on the oily side. I'm kind of like mostly like both. I don't know.
Yeah, it fluctuates. I feel like you can't just have one skin type because, like, depending on the season, your skin changes too. Like, I know in the winter months, my skin gets like so much more dry, and like I'll change my skincare routine for that. And like in the summer months, like I'm also changing my skincare routine because I'll be a little more oily or whatever.
Right.
So everything affects everything.
So let's start.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I should have like. I gotta wait for it to get warm.
I did that already. I was
You're
out of
more
the
prepared than I am. I'll just sit here and wait. Has anyone ever like? How do I put this? Like, many people have like mentioned like my skin to me, and it's not really like the best feeling. It's kind of like it's people mention if like you gain weight or anything like that. Skin is very because it's sensitive to a lot of people. That topic. Has anyone ever hurt your feelings like that?
um, I mean, my brother, but does not really count. Like, he'll just be like, Madeline, you have a pimple. And I'm like, Nicholas, I know, I'm trying to take care of it, okay? Like,
Yeah.
shut up. But other than that, no. No one's really, because I mean, I feel like we're just all going through it. Like, you can't, to a certain degree, you can't control how your skin looks. Like, you can do
Right.
your best, and like creating like a solid routine is really what's made the difference for me. But other than that, you just have to rely on your skin and your body to do its job.
Right. Yeah, my skin got really bad because in high school it was really oily. Like, but
Yeah.
I think it was like by fourth or fifth period, it was like so oily, and I never had anything to like take care of it, like right at the spot. And then I would go to practice to get sweaty and more dirt in my face, and then I wouldn't get home till late, and then that's when my skin is already like all fucked up.
Exactly. I think that's when, well, around that time, I kind of, I guess you could say, lucked out. Like, I started seeing a dermatologist come high school, and that's when I started playing tennis there too, and so I was kind of already on a routine of some sort,
Right.
but still.
How many products do you have in total, like for your face?
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 5 cleansers in this bathroom. It's obsessive. Like it's not like okay. I also split a lot of my skincare with my mom because like she'll use like the stuff that I use.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that makes it less crazy, but it's also pretty crazy. I have like 3 toners, and then I have some like my serums and stuff. I keep to a minimal. I only have like what I use, so not many, just because like I don't want to waste those. And then I just have like a daytime moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer and 2 sunscreens because we need sunscreen. You're gonna get wrinkles.
Is there like a specific face towel that you use? Face cloth?
I just use washcloths.
Right. So it doesn't really matter.
Nothing fancy. I'm gonna do my toner.
What toner do you use?
I'm using a rose water toner for the morning. I don't know if you can read this. Does it come up
I
near?
see rose petals, rose water.
Yeah, it's just rose water. I think this is just like marketing or whatever.
Oh, mine is a rose petal. Like it smells like.
Oh, I just got that one.
You did?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet because I still have this one to use, but we have this one too.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's the same one, same size.
Yeah.
There's different fragrances.
Yeah.
There's like a lot to choose from. So what's the point of a toner?
Hold on.
What's the point? Yeah.
It basically like just preps your skin some more because like cleanser is just getting off the grime and the dirt, and then toner acts like it just preps your skin so that when you apply your serums and moisturizers they can be absorbed a little more. And also another thing it does is like if you have specific ones, like I have one that has BHA in it, which is really good for your pores and all that because it gets in there. Like blackheads respond really well to BHA, so I have that one. And then there's like targeted ones. I have another one that is like for dark spots. So if you have like acne scarring, it really like helps lighten those and get rid of them. So it just depends, but usually like the baseline is that it helps prep your skin.
So what's our next step?
Since it's winter, my skin's dry, I put on a hyaluronic acid. Can you read? I feel like such an influencer.
The Ordinary. The Ordinary. Where's that from?
I'm like loyal to Sephora, so I buy everything from Sephora. So I think Ulta has some of this stuff like online only, but Sephora has it in stores just depending on the store you go to. So that's where I buy it from. Nothing fancy. I like their skincare because it's really affordable. Like drugstore like stuff, but it's like good quality. I just apply this.
And what does that do?
Gives me moisture, but without making me oily.
Right.
Always apply in an upward motion.
Where's your YouTube channel?
Honestly. Imagine all the free stuff I'd get.
So imagine if you just get packages and packages of just skincare products.
I mean, that'd be the dream as long as it's like stuff I like.
Right, it can't be full of like cheap shit.
No, I don't want, random crap. Okay. Did you do your toner? Yeah, right?
Yeah, the spray thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
This.
What is that?
It's a serum. It's BHA liquid exfoliant salicylic acid.
Oh, okay.
I got it because I've had blackheads like here and here for like years. And I've tried everything and they just don't go away. So do you have a serum or am I the only one?
Hey, that was my serum.
Oh my god, I was literally just watching you. Now you need it.
In the morning, I only have one serum.
I just put some like where they are. I don't really put it all over my face. Should I put it all over my face?
You don't have to.
Skincare is so like complicated because it's different for everyone.
Yeah, but I feel like once you have like your base, I mean, all you need is like cleanser, toner, serums, moisturizer. Eye cream isn't. I mean, I like to use it at night, and then sunscreen for the morning.
What's
Alrighty. Moisturizer. I got this from Target, and I really like it. I haven't used Target for a lot of my skincare products before, just because like you always like just hear like the misconception like, oh, drugstore skincare like isn't good for you. Like they just have like all these fillers and like all this nasty stuff for your skin. And then I like did my research, and this one's like clean, I guess you can say. So it's like fragrance free, dye free, all that good stuff, and I'm happy with it actually.
Yeah.
It was only like $5. So we love that.
This is my moisturizer. It's Neutrogena.
Oh, I heard good things about that one too.
Yeah, I love it because I've tried so many moisturizers, and you know, like they've always made me oily. Like after 10 minutes,
Yeah.
it's just extremely oily, and it took me a while to find one.
At night though, I'll use like I use a grapeseed oil,
Right.
and like I'll be tiny, but in the morning, like overnight, like my skin just like absorbs it all, and I'm like, okay, I really like it though, because I like going to bed like not shiny, well, like yeah, shiny, and then I wake up and my skin's just really hydrated. It's just the best feeling.
And the point of a moisturizer is like what? Obviously to moisturize, but is there like more to it?
No, just usually moisturize, unless you have like your oil control one is still gonna moisturize. It's just gonna moisturize for your skin type. Then I have my sunscreen, Super Goop. I love it. It's like iridescent right there. Or what's it? Is that the word? I don't know.
Should I be applying sunscreen?
Yes. Everyone should be applying sunscreen, even if it's foggy out. The sun still casts its rays. We're still getting radiation from the UVs.
Should it be like a regular sunscreen, or is it like a specific type?
Mine's for face.
Oh.
And you want it to say broad spectrum so that it covers UVA and UVB, right? Because some sunscreens only cover, I don't remember which one it is, but they only cover one ray, and you need both. I have a water and sweat resistant one, and mine's also reef safe. So if I'm in the ocean ever and it comes off, it's not going to kill the coral reefs. So I'm basically saving the planet.
Oh my god.
Little bunny.
Are you going to apply anything else?
Yeah, that's it. Once I apply my sunscreen.
I wanted to talk about this. This is a rapid spot treatment. I put it specifically like when I have a pimple somewhere, I will put it, I usually do it at night, and then the next morning it's like either like less visible or like it's like, I don't know, it kind
It feels like it's
of uses it.
I use this one. Well, I have like prescription. So this one is the one that I get from my dermatologist. It's called Adapalene, but the drugstore version is different, and you can get it at Target, and it's not, the only difference is like this is 0.3 and difference 0.1, so it's not as strong, but it still works. Like when the pandemic hit, I think I told you this, I wasn't able to get my prescription refilled. Like my doctor's office closed and they weren't returning my calls. Really annoyed. But I think for a while I went without it. I didn't even use Differin, and my skin was still fine, which was like nice to know, but it's like just nice to like rely on this. It also helps with wrinkles. So I have one right here. You can't see it on camera, but I'll apply it there. And when I have pimples or blemishes of any kind. And then this one, I got at Sephora. And it's a clean version. So this one is just more towards like age fighting. So it has like Rockachol, I can't pronounce that, and AHAs. So that's more targeted towards like fighting like fine lines and all that. But I don't mix these two. I'll use one or the other. But yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
And skincare routine is something that everyone should have, right?
Yes, everybody. Even like from like, I think like middle school, it's like good to get into like a basic routine. because like a lot of us are going through like puberty and like hormones are changing and all that. So that brings on a lot of acne too. But yeah, from like middle school on up, I think I had one. I know I had one in middle school and then in high school, towards like my later years of high school. And then once I graduated from high school, I really got down a skincare routine and established, and like my knowledge about it all expanded, which was good, really helpful.
Yeah, and a skincare routine doesn't need to be like expensive. I feel like a lot of people think, oh, I need this and this and this and this and this, but it could be quite affordable. And
No, as long as you do your research on your drugstore products, like Cetaphil and CeraVe are good brands. Neutrogena has some good stuff. They also have some stuff that has like dyes and fragrance, or not dyes, but like fragrance and all that. So, like I said, like as long as you do your research and you know what you're buying, you'll be good to go. But yeah, it doesn't, and it shouldn't be expensive. I mean, it kind of sucks that like some products are expensive, but it's also like I feel like I notice the other side, like I notice a difference. Like when I use those more expensive products, like you just like, I don't know, I feel like luxury in them, but I don't buy them. They're not part of my everyday routine. I'll usually get like the samples from Sephora or like my birthday gift they give me. So
is a fragrance like a good thing or a bad thing to have? Because I know a lot of people have like this Neutrogena like grapefruit scrub, or there's like other products that just have like a fragrance.
that one, the fragrances are bad because they can irritate your skin.
Right.
And so you may not realize it, but they're irritating your skin and then it can cause like other problems. And then I think does that one have like the little beads in it?
Mm-hmm.
Those beads are also bad for you.
Yeah, like beads in general, right?
Yeah, it's fine to have like an exfoliator. Like this one, these are all exfoliators, but they don't have the beads. Like this one just has like, it uses sugar as an exfoliator, so there's little granules. This one, I don't know what's the exfoliator in it, but it's another Kate Somerville. I really like her skincare. But it's like a daily one. And again, it's not really like, you can't even see it on the screen, but like, no, the beads are like the worst thing for you. And this one has like, it uses rice, like powdered rice or whatever. This one's expensive, but I really like it. This is like the cheapest thing from the Tatcha line, and I'm like, I want it.
So basically, like natural exfoliators are the best.
Yeah, stuff like that. I think this one uses acids. Yeah, so it has AHAs, so alpha hydroxy acids. So that's like lactic acid, glycolic acid, et cetera, and then they use pumpkin, papaya, and pineapple enzymes, and those enzymes naturally are really good exfoliators.
Right.
Don't use the bead stuff.
Because it's plastic, right? They can use plastic.
I don't even know what it's made of, but yeah, it's man-made, so I'm gonna assume plastic. But no, it's.
And then a skincare routine, you should have like a morning one and a night one.
Yeah, I have two different ones. So I have like my morning one, which we just did. The only thing that changes in the morning is like what cleanser I'm feeling. It just like, I'll just grab one, a gentler one. I don't use like I'll use this one in the morning from time to time if I feel like my skin's bad, because I just feel it's really gentle. But you don't want to use like, for example, this one, because like you just went to bed, like you really didn't, your skin, yeah, there's like stuff on it from when you wake up. But it's not filthy, like you didn't like go for a run or like go on a hike or something. And so at nighttime, I'll do like a double cleanser just to get like the day off my face. And I'll cleanse twice. And then my toner is stronger too. And then I use a lactic acid, which helps like my skin texture. I use hyaluronic acid again, and then I use that retinoid. And a nice moisturizer. So yeah, my skincare routine at night is longer. I've done it for you. It took a minute.
I'm like taking notes. I'm like,
So basically, I have to expand and buy more. But yeah, my moisturizer, like I said, at night, it's like not thicker, but I use an oil, so it's like heavier, more moisturizing. But yeah, it's different for everybody.
Okay, I think we're done with our skincare. I'm super happy.
Yes, go us.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Bye, guys.
Bye.